Hello, all the lovely people out there. This is a video about joy, and this is something that should be guiding us through the new 2019. We all should listen to our emotions, and they are actually the conversation between us and our soul. So joyful emotions bring us to happier life, and actually joyful thoughts. So I wanted to talk about this because we often ask about some guidance. We ask somebody to give us some sign. We ask, are we doing good things in life? How do I know if I'm on the right way or not? Well, following the emotions of joy and emotions of love is actually telling us that we are on the right way. So sometimes people say, oh, I cannot always think joyful thoughts. I don't have time for that. My life is too messy. My life is too busy. Well, starting with the simple things again. When you wake up in the morning, take 5 minutes, take a couple of minutes of thinking the joyful thoughts. While you're brushing your teeth, while you're getting ready to go to work, while are you driving your kids to school or from the way of school to the work, find a couple of minutes in your life to think joyful thoughts. Do things that makes you feel good. If somebody asks you to come out for a coffee or to go out with somebody, if it's not something you want to do, don't do it. Don't push yourself to do the things that you don't want to do just for the pleasure of someone else all the time, and then you actually feel bad because you wanted to do something else, or staying at home for that time and not going to have a coffee with somebody you wouldn't feel good with. It's going to make you much more good than you actually think. So do good things in life. Give a compliments to the people. Every time you sit with somebody, think, can I do something that this person feels better than before actually that they sit with me for this coffee? Give them a compliment. Say something nice about them. Make them feel better in your presence, or after you walk away that they say, wow, I really feel better. It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna raise your vibration. It's gonna change your life. If you go to the work that you don't like, and you have a boss who you don't like, or you have a colleagues, or anything that's actually not good about your work right now, and you're staying there because it's right now paying your bills, trust me, changing the way you think about that work will change the way that you're gonna spend your time at work. Every hate relationship in your life, you can turn into the love relationship by changing your thoughts about it. So don't forget that joy is the key for your happy life. Think joyful thoughts. Bring yourself into more joyful moments that you actually find the way to make them. Every moment that you are when you're sitting in a car and driving to work, think, okay, what would make me really feel good and joyful right now? Maybe call your parents. Maybe call some friend that you didn't hear a long time. Do something that's going to make you feel good. Every single moment in your life, try to raise your vibration. Find the ways of doing that. Find the ways of showing your kids the great example that you want them to follow. You know, people often say, oh, with my luck, this is never going to happen for me. Or even your kids, you're going to hear your kids, your teenagers saying that. Stop them right away and teach them to say, with my luck, this is going to happen 5 times faster than it usually happens to the other people. Imagine how that's going to change their vibration, how that's going to change the way that they're going to look into things. They're going to put them more in alignment with what they want in life. I have so many people around me that they are saying, I don't have time for anything. I'm a busy mom. I have so much stuff at work. My work is killing me. Well, find something good about it again. Find the moment when you have a coffee or a break at your work to think joyful thoughts. Universe love grateful and joyful people. More you guide your mind in the direction of joy, universe actually is backing up. It's going to mirror that. It's going to match that. It's going to give you more reasons for joy. You have to try that. You have to test that. So many people tells me, I don't have a choice. I have to live life like that. I have to work here. I have to stay in this relationship. You do not have to. You always have a choice. Every time when you say I don't have a choice, step back and think, is it really true? You always have a choice. It's, you know what the question is, are you ready to live with whatever that choice will bring? When I decided to divorce, when we actually decided to separate, before that, I was also saying, well, I don't have a choice. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to live my life? And you know what? Then I divorced. So actually I did have a choice. Or if I didn't, I was in a situation that, okay, now I have to deal with this. So I dealt with that. But then I also understood that I'm the only person who is responsible for my life. Not the father of my kids, not my parents who taught me different, not people around me. I was the only one responsible. And that actually, again, was a great power. Once I understood that, I said, well, let's take my life in my hands and make the best out of it. Remember, life is meant to be simple and easy, to be joyful. Every time you feel that you are moving away from feeling good, feeling joyful, feeling happy, you are not on the right way. This is your guidance. So if you want to know, how do I know that this decision is actually good? How do you feel about it? Or if you can't change the decision, then change the way to feel about it. You have to understand it's all in your head. It's all about the thoughts that you create about the situation. If you have a conflict with somebody at work, and this is why you can't just make any joyful thoughts about it, well, for this conflict it takes two persons. So let that other person be who he is, but put your attention to the thoughts that they are in alignment and in harmony with the relationship you want to have. And why not having the love relationship with everybody around you? With that neighbor who keeps bugging you, with that boss who you think makes your life miserable, with that, with whoever, with your parents who don't understand you, with whoever you have in your life. Let go of regret. Let go of hate. Let go of anger. Let go of guilt. What is, feeling, hating somebody or thinking bad about somebody, it's the same if you would be taking a poison and expect somebody else to die. You are the one who's actually feeling bad in this moment. You are the one who doesn't feel joyful because of your thoughts you create about that person. It's all your perspective about the situation. Change your thoughts of hate to the thoughts of love, and your life is going to be a love life. Show your kids a great example how they should live their life, how they can switch every sentence that they say that it's actually not working for them. Show them right away, stop them and tell them, okay, you can say that the other way. Repetition of these small things, changing your thoughts, changing your vibrations, it's going to actually bring you to the much happier life. Do you know that bamboo tree, when you want actually to plant a bamboo tree, it takes 5 years for the seed to come out of the ground. 5 years that people take care of the soil and they water it, and after 5 years it shoots up to 50 or 60 feet up high, and it's one of the strongest trees. But it takes so long for that to grow. Sometimes you say, if you are just starting in your life on your way to success, on your way to whatever you are whatever your way is, it's like if you would plant a seed today and then look at your neighbor who planted the seed 2-3 years ago. And that neighbor already is collecting from that tree or from that plant. He's collecting the whatever but it took time for that tree to come up of the ground, to be big, to actually have to develop. Yours is only right now in the ground. So don't look at the neighbor. Look at the neighbor saying, wow, that means that our soil here must be amazing when he is able to have that kind of tree or a plant. So that means that mine's gonna come too. But do not look at his plant or his tree and thinking, oh my God, when mine is gonna be that big? Because you're gonna miss all the process. You know that success is actually measured by happiness. How happy and joyful in life you are, this is actually it shows how happy you are. So you have to understand that being joyful in life, thinking the joyful thoughts, being good to people, it's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna change your vibration. Saying nice things to them. Feeling regret about anything that you did in 2018, let go of that. Feeling guilty about anything that you already did, let go of that. You know, when you stress about some things, you stress about things and you make that assumption so big, and sometimes they never happen or just small things happen out of it. So don't do that. Don't scare yourself. Think joyful thoughts, think amazing thoughts about your life, create your life, and understand that you are the only one responsible. Show your kids that they are responsible for their life, that it's not fault of their siblings, it's not fault of their teacher, it's actually no one's fault. At the end, it comes to the responsibility. So show them how to live happy life, how to choose the joyful thoughts. You, for this 2019, have amazing 2019. Think different. Make your only goal, if it has to be in 2019, is to change the way that you think. Your New Year resolution should be a resolution of changing your way. Repetition of these small joyful moments, small things that's going to make you feel good over and over again, it's going to actually make your life joyful and nice. Spread love. Be lovable. Become the person you want to see actually a change in the world. You know, Wayne Dyer said, changing the way we look at the things we look at change. And that is 100% true. Test it. Try playing, as I said before, play with all these things. This all law of attraction, law of allowing. You don't have to believe in that. The universe is there. You believe it in that or not. The moment you think a thought, have a desire, it's sent out into the universe. And you know what? The universe already said yes. The question is how far it's going to take from you to align yourself with actually your desire to come to the life. So spread love, be love, have the lovable 2019, and enjoy life, create your life, and be the best, again, version of yourself. Be love. And I can't wait actually for the more and more adventures that we have on our gratitude journey to spread the love all over the world.